The neuroscience of rewards. Why freebies hook you. You're scrolling online or walking through a store and suddenly a freebie catches your eye. You don't need it, you don't plan for it, but somehow it feels too good to pass up. Companies know this well, leveraging our desire for instant gratification, the thrill of scarcity, and the lure of no strings attached to hook us in deeper. From conditioning our habits to creating anticipation for the next free offer, these small rewards play directly into the psychology of impulse and loyalty. In this video, we are breaking down how marketers use freebies to tap into our brain's reward systems, showing how a simple free label can drive our decisions, shape our habits, and keeps us coming back for more. How rewards affect the brain. When we encounter a freebie, the brain's reward system jumps into action, with dopamine, a key pleasure chemical, flooding in. This rush makes the experience feel enjoyable and rewarding, reinforcing our desire to repeat the behavior. The human brain, evolved to seek rewards and avoid loss, sees freebie as a low-risk, high-reward option, which is why we are so drawn to it. Even small, seemingly insignificant rewards can trigger this response, creating a positive association with the brand or product that offered it. This neurological response is what makes freebies so powerful. They create a sense of pleasure and value, even if the actual worth of the item is low. Marketers leverage this by designing experiences that maximize this dopamine hit, ensuring we associate their brand with positive feelings. Ultimately, this tactic builds loyalty, as our brains are trained to seek that reward experience repeatedly, driving us back to the brand for more. The free effect. The word free carries an almost magical power in marketing. Studies show that people are far more likely to select a free item over a discounted one, even when the latter offers better value. Why? Because free eliminates risk, creating a mental shortcut that tells us we have nothing to lose. Psychologists call this phenomena the zero price effect, where the prospect of getting something for free disrupts the logical thinking and spurs emotional decision-making. When faced with the word free, our focus shifts from whether we need the item to the excitement of getting something at no cost. Brands use this to steer us towards the products we might not have considered otherwise, banking on the fact that the free offer will leave a memorable impression. The effect is so strong that it taps into the primal instincts, where free represents access to resources without risk, making it almost impossible to resist. Loss aversion and scarcity in freebies. Loss aversion is a psychological principle where the pain of losing something is more intense than the pleasure of gaining. When marketers combine free offers with scarcity, limited time, or quantity, they trigger both fear of loss and the allure of reward, creating a powerful motivator. Scarcity adds urgency, making consumers feel that missing out on a freebie could lead to regret. This is why phrases like limited time offer or while supplies last are so effective. Our brains interpret scarcity as a signal of value, which increases our desire to grab the freebie before it's gone. Marketers capitalize on this by making freebie feel exclusive, creating a heightened sense of urgency that drives us to act quickly. By blending loss aversion with the promise of something free, they make the offer almost irresistible, compelling to us to take the advantage of it now before it disappears. Instant gratification and impulse control. Freebies are perfectly tailored for our desire for instant gratification. When something is offered at no cost, it feels like a now or never opportunity, bypassing our usual impulse control and rational thinking. The brain's reward system lights up at the prospect of an immediate reward, making the decision to accept a freebie feel satisfying and almost automatic. This craving for immediate rewards is deeply wired. Research shows that people are more likely to make impulsive decisions when there is an instant benefit involved. Marketers use this to their advantage, creating situations where consumers feel the need to act fast to avoid missing out. The effect? We feel compelled to grab the free item without a second thought, often leading to other purchases or brand loyalty. By tapping into our weaknesses for instant gratification, brands ensure we are more likely to engage and remember their products positively. The long-term conditioning of freebies. The magic of freebies doesn't stop with a single encounter. It conditions long-term behavior. When we receive something for free, our brains create a positive association with the brand, triggering what psychologists call a habit loop. Every time we encounter the brands again, our brain recalls a previous reward, making us more likely to return in hopes of a similar experience. This effect is amplified when brands repeatedly offer free samples or bonuses, as their repeated exposure builds familiarity and trust. The conditioning becomes so strong that over time, we start to feel loyalty towards the brand even if the freebies themselves are small. This tactic leverages our brain's natural tendency to form habits, turning one-time engagements into ongoing relationships. By establishing this reward loop, Marketers don't just capture our attention in the moment, they create lasting patterns that keeps us coming back for more, solidifying brands' loyalty. The role of social proof in free offers. Social proof plays a significant role in how we perceive and respond to freebies. When we see others eagerly accepting free samples or promotional offers, it creates a bandwagon effect that encourages us to join in. Our brains instinctively look for validation from those around us, and witnessing others take advantage of free offers signals that it's a worthwhile opportunity. This phenomena is rooted in our social nature. We often rely on the actions of others to guide our own decisions. Marketers capitalize on this by showcasing testimonials, influencer endorsements, or simply highlighting the number of people participating in a free offer. The more people we see engaging with a freebie, the more inclined we feel to join in, believing that if many people are taking it, it must be valuable. This collective behavior not only boosts immediate sales, but also builds brand loyalty, as a positive social interaction reinforces our perception of the brand as popular and trustworthy. Thus, social proof combined with the allure of free offers creates a powerful incentive for consumers to engage and become part of a community around a brand. Reward schedules and anticipation. The concept of variable reward schedules plays a critical role in consumer behavior, particularly when it comes to freebies. Just like a slot machine, where you don't know when the next win will come, marketers can create a sense of excitement around free offers by making them unpredictable. This unpredictability heightens anticipation, keeping consumers engaged and eager to participate in promotion. When freebies are offered sporadically, it taps into the brain's desire for reward, creating a continuous loop of expectation and excitement. People start to check back regularly, hoping to snag the next free item, which keeps the brand top of mind. This mechanism is powerful. It encourages habitual engagement as consumers develop a pattern of returning for potential rewards. The thrill of not knowing when the next freebie might appear adds an element of gamification to shopping, making the experience more interactive and enjoyable. As consumers continue to engage in this cycle, their loyalty to the brand deepens, making them more likely to choose the brand over competitors, all while feeling entertained by the process. Brands and the habit loop. Brands expertly utilize the concept of the habit loop to reinforce consumer loyalty through freebies. This loop consists of three key components: the cue, the routine, and the reward. When consumers encounter a free offer, the cue, they experience a sense of excitement, the routine, that leads to the reward of receiving something at no cost. Over time, this process becomes ingrained in their behavior. The more often a brand offers freebies, the more likely consumers are to associate the brand with positive experiences. This conditioning creates a mental shortcut where the mere sight of the brand prompts the desire to engage, even in the absence of a freebie. As consumers repeatedly interact with the brand, the habit strengthens, making them more likely to return not just for freebies, but for regular purchases as well. The habit loop effectively ensures that consumers think of the brand first when they need a product, resulting in long-term loyalty and increased lifetime value for the brand. By leveraging this powerful psychological mechanism, brands create a sustainable relationship with their customers that transcends individual transactions. How freebies can affect self-control. While freebies can be enticing, they can also challenge our self-control, leading to impulsive decisions. When we are presented with a free offer, the brain's reward system often overrides rational thinking, prompting us to act on impulse. This is especially true in environments designed to stimulate desire, such as retail spaces or online shopping platforms filled with attractive promotions. The thrill of obtaining something at no cost can create a sense of urgency, pushing us to make decisions without considering long-term consequences. For instance, someone may opt for a free trial of a subscription service only to find themselves accumulating additional purchases they didn't plan for. This behavior can lead to financial strain and regret, as the initial excitement of a freebie masks the reality of impulse spending. Marketers understand this tendency and often design promotions that capitalize on our weakened self-control, making it crucial for consumers to be mindful and exercise restraint when faced with irresistible offers. Recognizing this dynamic can empower consumers to make more informed decisions, ensuring that they enjoy freebies without compromising their financial well-being. The future of freebies in marketing. As consumer behavior evolves, the landscape of freebies in marketing is also changing. The technology and data analytics advancing, brands are increasingly personalizing their free offers to cater to individual preferences and behaviors. This trend enhances the effectiveness of freebies, making them even more appealing. For instance, brands can now track consumer engagement patterns and tailor their free promotions to specific demographics, ensuring that their offer resonates with the target audience. Moreover, with the rise of subscription models, companies are creatively integrating freebies into their strategies by offering exclusive access to premium content or special discounts for subscribers. This not only builds customer loyalty, but also generates a sense of exclusivity and value. Additionally, as consumers become more discerning and aware of marketing tactics, brands must innovate to keep freebies exciting and relevant. The future will likely see a contribution of digital experiences, gamification, and social engagement tied for free offers, ensuring they remain effective tools for capturing attention and fostering brand loyalty. By continually adapting to consumer preferences, brands can maintain the allure of freebies while driving long-term engagement and profitability. In exploring the fascinating world of freebies, we have uncovered how deeply ingrained psychological triggers and neuroscience play a role in our decision-making. Understanding the mechanisms behind these enticing offers empowers us to make more informed choices, ensuring we enjoy the benefits without falling into impulse traps. So, as you navigate the marketing landscape, remember to approach those irresistible freebies with a mindful eye. If you enjoyed this dive into the science of rewards, be sure to like, subscribe, and join me for more insights into the psychology behind consumer behavior.